Okay, here's a video of how I added a fuel pressure gauge to my 2004 Ford F250 a couple years ago. I took the pod that I ordered from Amazon, pushed the wires through for the gauge, and pushed the gauge into place. I had some screws on my 2004 F250 grab handle that were there when I removed it, so I pinched those away and removed them with a pair of needle nose. Set the pod wings under the door insulation and remove this small door on the end of my dashboard to push the wires through from the pod down through to the fuse panel. In the fuse panel, I use these fuse holders to use power from the fuse panel. I chose fuse 4, which is the power port, and fuse 29 on my 2004 Ford F250. The fuse 29 was ignition power, and fuse 4 was 12 volts all the time. This is a picture of them in the fuse panel. This is fuse 4. Wired them up, ignition power to red and 12 volt power to the yellow wire, with the ground behind the in the upper left behind that screw. That's 7mm screw. Screwed it out, put a ring terminal on, and screwed it back in to keep the ground out of the way. Orange wire, hook up later. That's a dimmer switch for the. I had a regulator return on my truck, and also a Schrader port that I added to the fuel bowl to test the fuel pressure with a gauge. That was kind of awkward. I never really used it, but I'm going to use that adapter later, and I'll show you where I'm going to use it a little bit later. Screwed out the gauge that was in my regulator return and added this transducer, wired the transducer, and found a hole through the firewall that was covered with foil on one side and this foam on the inside of the truck, and pushed the wire through. I took the pressure gauge from the regulator return that came with the regulator return, and I broke down that Schrader valve and adapter and used the 1/8-inch pipe threads to thread on the gauge so I could see the fuel pressure under the hood and as well as inside the truck.